Good morning. I thought I would tell you a little bit of what goes on in my life and what transpires as a FedEx contractor. Of course, my day starts off early or actually starts late. Uh, my days, believe it or not, I'm on 24/7. I have people that call me all during the night. I have FedEx that will call me sometimes in the middle of the night. I have drivers that will call me in the middle of the night, and I have to, believe it or not, sleep when I can. Uh, I know a lot of people say, "Well, how do you manage that?" I just have. I've been doing it for 33 years. It's a tough life, but it's a good life too. It's not over demanding all the time. I mean, I have some downtime in between, and I've just got to understand how to schedule my time. Uh, I also have of course, you see my chair of Napa. I've got my Napa Auto Parts store. Now, I have a good staff that works out there, so I don't work the store itself on a daily basis myself. I go out there, I check with it. I work it daily as far as checking in on them and everything, and I go out there. Of course, I maintain, the supplies and a few things like that. I do have a good crew that works for me out there, and we're trying to grow the business and that sort of stuff. But my FedEx business is the most complicated part of my business, you might say, because all my drivers that I have, my regular drivers on their regular runs, my temporary drivers, my mechanics, these type things are the complicated part of my business. Of course, I'm on the computer a good bit, as you will see. Let me turn this around. Of course, this is my computer, and of course, my screensaver, you might see, that shows myself and my grandson and my wife inside a telehandler as we were painting the Napa store a couple of years ago. So that's sort of the screensaver that I saved. It's an enjoyable little screensaver to kind of look at that and see where progress has been going on with my Napa store. Of course, with our system, we have a logging device system that I can check on any of my drivers at any time of the day and check and see what their status is. See if I want to check this particular driver, and I can see where he was, and he's driving right now. He's headed to Caryville, Tennessee, right up above Knoxville. So I can see that he dispatched out at 7 o'clock and has been on the road since 7. And I can check his status. And then if I need to even check the map, let me go back in there. Got out of there. And then if I want to view the map, it will actually. Of course, I'll pull up my email and double check my emails. I have tons of emails each day and a lot of different events that I have to follow up on. And here I'm going to show you a little bit of our drive cam. This is where we can check all the different drivers, and we get the alerts, and it will, like this particular driver, it's going to alert us there. You hear the beep, and it's saying that he's following a little bit too close. He's doing 47 miles an hour. Nothing major. He was just coming up on another truck, but it does give us an alert. He was aware of that change. You saw him maybe shift gears. He saw the alert. He was getting a little bit close as far as the drive cam. Well, here's a little bit of my home studio. I do my audio show for the radio station. You may see I have 5 monitors. I have 5 monitors in here, and you may ask why, but it has to do with getting the audio and the video and a few other things. Just a short view. I'm trying to update this particular situation here too. Got it looking a little bit messy right now, but it works. Show you a little bit of my office. This is the downstairs office where the brains of the operation is really working. She's over here working. You can see the back of her head. That's where the brains are, I guess. And this is our little workstations that we have. Of course, we have a few of our FedEx awards and a few other things. And there's Barbara's one of her teaching awards. Of course, some of our safety awards and different things. And Barbara was Teacher of the Year and a few things. So I'm proud of my wife. She's a retired school teacher, and works hard. As you see, there's the workstations. We have cabinets up above and down below. We got the files.
And all the drawers are full.
And all the drawers are full. As you will see, as you can tell, all these drawers are full with takes a lot of files to maintain a lot of trucking information. So she has to have this in order to be able to maintain our operation efficiency. So I'm very proud of what my wife has done, and like I said, we're happy with everything that we've accomplished on that. A little bit more in the office. Of course, here's some family mementos. There's my son when he was playing football, and my daughter at her graduation, and a diploma for her from college. And there's my son's wedding picture, and that is actually my wife and I at my junior senior right there. And that's me with my grandson when he was a little boy right there. Of course, we've got more family pictures. That's my son, his senior year. That's my daughter, her senior year in high school. And of course, this is me. My mother did this and gave this to me when she was moving out of her house. She gave me, this is all 12 years of me going through school. Over here is an award. We were actually featured in the Bobcat magazine a few years back, and it shows Barbara and I in an article about our tools and everything that we use with Bobcat. So Bobcat puts that magazine out. If you've ever been to a Bobcat dealer, you'll see that WorkSaver magazine, and they send it out to a lot of people that have Bobcat. And proud of this, I was awarded the FedEx Ground Entrepreneur of the Year a few years ago, and we're proud of that.
In the Carolinas.
Yeah, and the Carolina, and the district winner in the Carolinas. So I was the Entrepreneur of the Year in the, as you see, the district winner in the Carolina region, which is North Carolina, South Carolina, parts of Virginia, and so on. But this is our brains of the operation, you might say, part of it, where we do a lot of our work.